fuck off. Oh, there we go. We're on. Let's do it. Woo! When Bikehael met Michael. Nearly crashed into him already. Well, and he fell off already. Fucking hell, it's a good start, isn't it? So gang, welcome to my channel. It's Chris here with Michael in front of me, doing our first little ride out. Never done this before. This was obviously meant to happen a couple of weeks ago if you'd seen my last blog, but Mike was too obliterated, so it got postponed. So we are just on our way, we think, maybe over to Ormskirk and Parbold this afternoon. See guys, like, as you all know about me, I know nothing about bikes, but I think that's a really lovely looking bike. Obviously, they're all 125s, we're on 125s, I'm on 125, but it's really nice. So dudes, what you all don't realise is that since the last time you've seen me, I've completely upgraded all of my equipment, which I wear, clothing equipment. I've got new boots, I've got new jacket and new pants. There we go. It's fucking finally listening to me. It's like just ignoring me. We've had a falling out. You're sleeping on the couch tonight. Right, so we're gonna head back the way we came and see where the road forked over to the right before. We're going to go left, on, like, so we're heading back, so we'll swing left there and then head over. I think we're only about 4 miles away from it as well, so it's nice over there. Yeah, I've took me disc lock off. The amount of times I've done that where I've had the disc lock on and then rode off and fell off the bike. I said the amount of times I've had the disc lock on and forgot to take it off and just accelerated off and then fucking fell. Oh, that dude was covering us with the he'd had the camera on the bikes for us. Oh, yeah. Cool. Nice of him. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Cool. Cheers, buddy. Cheers, see you later. The only reason I asked you that before because it used to be alright, but it started getting a bit dodgy down here in the weekends and that. Has it? Yeah. Oh. It sucks. Yeah. No, appreciate that. Thanks very much. Yeah. You alright there? You're doing like a 20-point turn. Don't touch my bike. I can't even get on it. Fucking hell. Oh Christ. I've even got them all plugged in. Oh well, I'm still recording. Forgot about that. Let's roll. When Bikehael met Michael part 2. Part 1 was very short because the cable I was using was broke, so it hadn't charged my battery up overnight, so I had about 3% and it died on me. So I've just charged it up using the other cable and we're back on. So you've missed the first glorious chapter of when Bikehael met Michael. So we're going straight into part 2, which is the journey home. We've just been here in Bearscough, just had a bite to eat. And we're just going to go over to Parbold now and get a bit of the view. I don't think Mike's ever been up to Parbold, so it's a very nice view of the whole of the northwest up there. So we've had a fun afternoon out anyway. Yeah, so hello, welcome back to the channel. A bit late with that one. When Bikehael met Michael part 2 is well underway. I'm thinking, can I go left here or have I got to go on? I'm not even chancing getting lost, I haven't got time. So yeah, as I started explaining before, I've got some new gear. Hello. just explaining about my new kecks and stuff. I bought everything. Just explaining about all my new riding gear. Got my new kecks, my new coat, new shoes, boots. But like I say, all second hand, as it should be. This is Mike, everyone. On is Kim. Have you named it yet? It's got to be Kimmy.
What?
Kimmy.
Motherfucker 21.
Motherfucker 21. Love it. Boss. Oh, is this moving? Right. Let's roll out. The best thing about riding with someone, as opposed to solo riding, is I can talk about him and he's not going to know anything about it until I've edited all this and put it online. So, you know, he is a bit of a gobshite, let's be honest. I don't even know why he's following me, or what's he even doing here. No, I love Mike, for just joking. He's a solid dude. Dude, I'm putting my sunnies down even though it's like bleak as anything. Yeah, so we're on our way to more like Savage. We're going over to Bikehael now. So I was pleasantly reminded last week. Oh yeah, the reason I've got all new gear is it was my birthday, so I splashed out on loads of second-hand gear because I'm just a cheapskate and that. I don't buy anything brand new. And being vegetarian and like stuff, I won't buy brand new leather. I know that's like, some people frown upon it, but the way I look at it, it's already existed. If I bought a car and it had second-hand seats in it, I wouldn't take the seats out because they were made of leather. I would just use them and get the most wear out of it. So it's the same with boots. The boots I bought were second-hand, and the leather. But yeah, there we go. Anyway, that's kind of the end of that argument. Some people are like, you're not a real vegetarian if you wear leather, and I'm like, well, I won't buy leather brand new, but I'll wear it. So there we go. What was I saying? I was talking about something. Yeah, so all free for yourself. Oh man, we should get some bags. Do you want a bag? Yeah, so it was my birthday last week and I got all this gear, but I then got reminded that I should do a story about the infamous 19th birthday I had, which took place in Tenerife. It was very much like an episode of The In-Betweeners. I was going to say that was a bit loud. I watched that In-Betweeners movie, man, and I cringed so hard because it was literally us. But you know what? We thought we owned the place. It was brilliant. We probably did, to be fair. Like we were fucking cool. Like I know those fellas in that film aren't, but like we were actually just cool. But we all had the t-shirts and all that. It was, yeah. I can look back as a 39-year-old and cringe at myself, but also appreciate that I wouldn't do it any different if I was to do it again. Yeah, so I've obviously got to redact names from this story because it's there's some respectable grown-up adults involved in this story now, and I'm sure they don't want this being dragged up online, so I'm not going to mention any names, just use letters. So I'd been out for some drinks in Las Americas in Tenerife, and I'm a total lightweight. Even back then I was obliteratedly drunk, absolutely levered. I was in a club called The Sound of Ministry, I think, like blatant Ministry of Sound, a copyright infringement club, and I was like basically unconscious, laying across 3 tables, but with my head like resting on the last table, and I was just being sick on the floor. I was like, oh, this is grim. I got so obliterated. My friend, who I'll refer to as R, and my other friend, who I'll refer to as I, had to carry me out the place. And as they're carrying me back up the hill towards the hotel we were staying in, we were accosted by some ladies of the night. And I don't really remember any of this. I kind of vaguely remember them coming over to us, and this lady of the night was grabbing my my crotch area, I was just gone. I was obliterated. So they were both saying, oh, we should get her as a birthday present for me, and it was like, no, that's just cruel. He's too drunk, he wouldn't be able to do anything anyway, blah blah blah. So as we were walking off, I was getting carried off, my mate turned round to her and said, I'll see you later, jokingly. I better slow myself down here for the horses. So we got back, like, they carried me up to the hotel, and my mate who just said that, it's like, right, I'm going to go back down to the club and catch up with everyone. You know, I'm back at the hotel room, everything's alright, I'll see you later. Said that to my mate R. Now on the way back down the hill, this lady of the night had recognised him, and she said, oh, you know, you want to have some fun? And he just thought, yeah, alright then, why not? So took this woman back to the hotel room he was in. Now one of our friends hadn't gone out that evening, he was just having a night off. So after he'd done the business with this prostitute, he went to knock on his door to tell him, like, come and look who I've got in the room, and left the room unguarded and the safe open. And when he come back, she'd gone, as had a load of money and all the valuables out the safe. So it wasn't just his money, it was also a relative of his money as well. It was like, this was back in the days of traveller's checks, so she hadn't taken them as well, but she took what money was left over in there. And yeah, he was obviously horrified and mortified. You know, this is hence the reason I can't be telling you the names of who's involved. So because he had no money left, the next day I'd gone in to see him, and he was cooking a whole onion in the oven covered in tomato sauce, because that's all he had money left to buy. He only had like about £2 left to his name, and the smell of this onion with the skin on being oven cooked, and me not being in being in a fragile state, I just went straight to the toilet and threw up everywhere. It was horrific, the smell. So yeah, very much of the ilk of the in-betweeners, that one. And I'd kind of forgotten about that really, till it was brought up about my birthday, and I was like, oh yeah, Christ, that was probably the most horrific birthday I've ever had. I don't think I've had any worse than that, to be honest with you. So there you go. There we go, another biker on the road. A few bikers, no love off the biker. No love off the biker. 30 mile an hour. Is he still behind me? Just checking. Still following me. Let's slow this down, eh? I've currently got a piece of hair just wafting itself into my eye, and it's doing my head in. It's like I've kind of grown my hair out a little bit at the moment for my next mad phase of haircuts. But this one strand's just like sticking me right in the eyeball, and there's nothing I can do about it till I pull off. But it's infuriating. I'm going to see if I can try and move it. Yeah, there we go, got it. That'll do for now. Yeah, I'm like in between. My hair's not long enough to have it like pulled back, but it's also too short, so it just sticks in my face. Here we go, here we go, here we go now. So I think we're not far from coming into Parbold. I know where I am now. Yep, we are. We're coming in a minute. I haven't been around these ways for about 7-8 years. The Red Lion, I used to go there as a kid. We used to have a little playground in the back. Do you know what I'm thinking about it? I hope our bikes can get up this hill. It's pretty steep. Should be able to. Yeah, I got up the hills in Gloucester. So here we are, gang. We're about to hit up to the top of Bikehael Hill. This has got one of the best views in the northwest. I think it's only really Rivington, which we were going to go to today, but it's a bit late and I've got to work later, so we were going to go to Rivington Pike today, but this is kind of, we're near enough in the same area as Rivington, but it's just a bit closer for us. But yeah, the view from the top of here is incredible. So, how's everyone doing? Anyone been up to much recently? Things are starting to get back to normal for us. Hopefully these restrictions getting lifted in a couple of weeks. It'll make our life a hell of a lot easier in work, because we're at the moment having to do table service, and it's good because I put like 2 stone on during lockdown because I was just a sloth and did nothing. So it's kind of like I've dropped a stone of that already, just from having to run up and down all day long. So it's been good in a way, but it's also been soul destroying in like making the job like 3 to 4 times harder than it normally would be. So I can't wait for everything to get back to normal now. Right, I've ran up this hill. Just think about this. When you're looking at, like, I don't know if you can gauge the steepness with this GoPro. This is a hell of a steep hill, and I've ran up here. I wouldn't be able to do it at the moment. I'm too fat. Need to lose some weight. I am contemplating I did a marathon a couple of years back. I am contemplating doing another one next year. Get myself back in some good shape for it. I have to stop eating as much cake as I do. Oh yeah, that was the thing before with the battery down. We missed have hit 26,000 on the bike. Oh, first gear, back into second. To be fair, this van's struggling more than I'm struggling. But I'm stuck behind it. Oh, 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 oh. Nice. You won't get the views until I turn round on the way back. So when we come back down the hill, you'll get the good view. Stop, Bikehael Hill landfill. There we go, guys, there we go. This is the top of the hill. We're going to pull in here. Miller and Carter Steakhouse. Oh man, here we go, here we go. Let's do this. This is where something's coming here now. Fucking hell. Ah, fuck it, I'm going for it. Whoop, 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 whoop. Hey! Cheers. So much greater when it comes to losing you. There we go, guys. There's the views of the northwest. It's lovely, isn't it? Yeah. So I think that's the M6 over there, the motorway, and then the 58's over here. So we're kind of just on the side of it. And then I don't think it's behind these trees over here is Rivington, where I was saying we could have gone. Oh no, it's there. There's Rivington, with the tops on it. So we'll have to do that at some point. We'll go over to there when we get a bit more time.
There are the cranes over there, aren't there, the docks?
The which way?
Big red cranes at the docks.
Yes, in the background, yeah. And you can see the cathedrals just there in the background.
Oh yeah.
And see this thing here, like sort of, if we're standing 12 o'clock, if you look about 11, there's like a tower. Like, it looks like a spaceship.
Yeah.
That's in Ormskirk. That's
I know that.
the water tower in. I think it's Ormskirk way. Yeah.
Fucking boss. view, isn't it?
Well, this is, you know what Dave was saying about they offered him the cottage on the side.
Yeah.
It was this, and that's the pub. But he did, well, like I say, you know, it's nice up here.
It's nice, but
My dad used to live in there's a village down there, Appley Bridge, on the other, like when you drop down the other side, it's just like sort of behind these trees. Yeah, he used to live there. Oh yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? It's a lovely part of the world.
lovely. I've never been out here before.
No. When we come back down, you can't see it here, but the whole of that side opens up as well, and you can see over to Blackpool. You'll see Blackpool Tower and stuff. Yeah. It's like you've missed the view coming this way. You missed the view going back. I was in first gear for some of that. I was stuck behind that truck. I was like, fucking hell.
I don't think I can go any further down.
I know, yeah. It was like the bike was screaming at me, like, no, get me out first. It's not as bad as the Malverns when I was over in Gloucester.
Yeah.
Trying to get up them, I couldn't get out first gear. As soon as I was first, it was shaking, like, no, put me back in first. Like about 10 miles up a hill in first gear. But she did it. The motherfucker 2021.
Yeah. Motherfucker 21, you're a bitch.
You're a bastard.
Yeah. That's the logic behind it.
Yeah. Yeah. MF21.
Okay.
If you ever get your own YouTube channel, that's what it should be, MF21. You should just call it that. There's always there's loads of people who've got like channels like with names like that. Do a bit of Frankie Knuckles on the go here.
Right.
So
Let's get back.
yeah, I was gonna say, should we head back down? Yeah, just sort of try and keep it as slow as you can. Just keep an eye out on that view. It's fucking stunning, man. It's absolutely stunning. Right, and then we'll just sort of head back. Should we go the same way we came, like, and go to the back of Formby and that? Yeah, what time? If not, we'll just go straight down and go through McGull. Go that way. Because obviously you've seen the way we came. We came the long way to Ormskirk from Formby. Yeah, it's probably worth just going that way.
Sweet.
Alright, let's do this. Do. Oh, wrong key. No, that's the right key. I've literally got about 6,000 keys. I've put my car keys on as well, on the same thing. Oh, Christ, can't get my leg over. But hey. Let's plug in the power. Oh man, trying to do this blind, I can't see what I'm doing. There we go. 26,000 miles young Bikehael has done. Oh, and 6 more. Right, let's roll. Let's roll down the hill. So here we go, guys. So you've just seen the view over there to the left. Now it opens up to the right. Look at that, man. Look at that. How cool is this up here? See for miles on end. Yeah, I think over on the right there, as I've just said to Mike, you can see Blackpool Tower, which is like obviously one of the tallest structures in the north of England. Wow. Now I'm on the brake here coming down this hill. I've never done this on a motorbike. It's always been in the car. Carl's having a sit down. I need your love. Let's get me tunes on. Beautiful. Oh, speed camera. Slow it down. Don't want to get done on the old speedy camera. Little sneaky one hidden behind the tree. So no, I was only doing 30 anyway. But you know, just gotta be careful. Can't let go. Can't let go. It's actually nice coming out doing the proper little rides and stuff. Hello. What's that?
Good view. Good view.
Yeah, boss, isn't it? It's lovely. Yeah. Don't know what's going on here. There's no lights. Oh, it's just broke.
Yeah.
I've got my dance playlist on. Bit of Frankie Knuckles.
Right.
Yeah. I had Prodigy on before as well. Don't know what that place is. Eden. Tea rooms and galleries. Very nice. Have to come back over these ways and have a little cup of tea some point. We've just been in Bersco and had a bite to eat. That's when I was able to sort the camera out because yeah, I put my camera on charge last night, but I've obviously used the Duff cable and the power light came on, so it was like I thought it was charging, and obviously clearly it wasn't, so I just know never to use that cable again. That's all. So I've been thinking, gang, what do you reckon on whether I should get another camera for this? Like a forward facing one. I've seen other channels where they do it and I'm like, I don't really know whether it would improve anything. I definitely think one for behind would be interesting, just more for safety. To be honest, that was the whole reason of getting the camera in the first place. It was not really to do what I'm doing. I wanted the camera because, well, you've seen the Consider It Motorist series, for that, to cover myself in case anything happens, you know. And like I say, this is sort of a byproduct of having that camera, is for, you know, making these videos and stuff. So I just think maybe a back one would be interesting as well, just for getting like extra footage in case, you know, something's coming up from behind. But then I've seen the other ones where it's like, it's actually, you can see the whole of the bike. It does look cool. But what do you reckon? Let me know what you think. Is it worth doing it? Like, I'm not saying I'd have to buy another GoPro or anything, but maybe just another like cheapy camera. I actually got like a Chinese clone of a GoPro which I bought. I think it's Chinese. It's Asian, somewhere in Asia, and I bought that last year or year before for going down to Glastonbury, and I filmed everything on it, and it's like the quality looked alright. The problem was the microphone on it was like one of those inbuilt ones, and it was in the clamshell, so you could hear very little of what I was saying. And then obviously I just took the hit and bought the GoPro then. So yeah, it's like I could actually probably still set that one up and use that for doing other footage. I might do that for the next time I go out. So we're on the way home now. It's been a lovely afternoon actually. Hopefully we'll bypass the rain. I've got all my old classic trance anthems on. Always gets me in a good mood listening to trance. This is a Pulsar cloud walking. I've actually got this on white label vinyl for about 1998, 99. Obviously for copyright reasons I can't play any of it on here, but go and have a little listen to it. If anyone likes the old trance music, get it on. It's very uplifting. Takes me back to being drunken 19 in Tenerife. Songs like this. Freaking hell, that was 20 years ago. Jesus. I've done a lot of stupid things since then. Not many of them I've regretted. Oh, my hair's back to me hair in the face thing. So MF21 is joining us on YouTube. He doesn't know it yet, but he's going to get himself a camera and he's going to start doing some videos as well. It's just like the bike's just named his channel for him, hasn't it? MF21. Fucking brilliant. That is such a biker channel name, isn't it? Like, you see all of the guys on the, you know, where I share my videos on the compilations, you can already just see MF21s on there. And I think we're going to go out a few more times as well, so it's been good actually. Obviously this is a bit delayed from what we were originally planning, but it's been lovely coming out and just having a little ride out. Using my bike for more than just the commute. I think I'm going the right way. Ah man, I think I've gone the wrong way. We can go this way. Roads just go in a direction and you just go wherever the road goes, and then where it comes out you can get to somewhere else from there, can't you? I don't know where I am. I think I should have turned right there. I'm not telling him I've got us lost. I'll just keep riding like I know where I'm going. Yeah, we definitely haven't come this way before. Let's see where it takes us. Where's this? Where are we? Bearscough town? Okay, we're back in Bearscough. Back in Bearscough. We'll be able to find Liverpool's over there. It's not hard to get back to Liverpool from here. We'll figure it out. Here we go, here we go. Oh, maybe it did come this way. Oh, it did come this way. It just seemed really different coming back that way then. It's alright, I wasn't lost. I just thought it was. That's alright, I know where I'm going. I'm not lost. I don't get lost. There's another bike to follow. Do 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 do. Oh well then, being let out. No love off the bike up. Boom 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 do 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 do. Guys, do you reckon I should do a Back to the Future and just fucking rear end that truck and go into it like Biff? If I didn't need my bike, I'd do that for a laugh. Just smash myself into the arse end of that. Oh, oh. Oh. Wouldn't want to be reversing out of there, frig that. This road's brutal. So this whole area here is completely changed from when I was a kid. Like, There's a whole industrial estate here on the right now, it just used to be like a straight road through. There's like a friggin' full industrial estate here. I don't know how long that's been here for. Love off the bike, yep. That's what we like. Yeah, look at that. This just used to go straight over here. NHS, we keep the country alive. Where's all coming? Jesus Christ, that was colourful, wasn't it? A lot of colour in that cottage. Have we got another biker on our... We've formed a gang. There's another biker with us. That's it now. This is the Liverpool motorbike posse. They always leaving us. Alright then. Oh fuck yeah, we didn't want you in our gang anyway. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. There's no point even going fast on these roads because within half a mile you're always going to get stuck behind a tractor. It's just facts. I'm riding with my visor, I keep getting hit in the face with flies. It's not good. Not good at all.